Hey guys, Shalon here. Welcome to the Bin Zone. I just got out the theater from watching Superman, my most anticipated movie of the year. I went there decked out with my Superman hat. I even bought the popcorn bucket to let you know how hyped I was about this movie. So the question is, fresh out of the theater, does this movie live up to the hype? Is it living up to the reviews? Because this got stellar reviews, and y'all know me. If you guys have been following the Bin Zone, y'all know I love Superman. So the question is, did it live up to the hype? How was the movie? And I have to say, after watching the movie, it was cool. It was cool. Was it the best Superman movie ever? No, come on, that's Man of Steel. But was it the worst Superman movie? No, it wasn't. The problem with this movie, I feel like, was there was a lot going on, so you didn't get any chance to be invested in any of the characters. The stakes weren't there. And overall, it just felt like an episode of a cartoon. If you guys have ever watched the Superman animated series, if you see the monster of the week, it's kind of like everything's gonna be all right. There was no tension. That was the movie. I know it was to set the entire DC universe, but they have to stop using Superman movies to do this. Did you know that Batman vs. Superman, before it became BVS, was supposed to be a Superman sequel, but Warner Brothers came to Zack Snyder and told him to build out the DC universe using a Superman movie. And I feel like this is the same thing that James Gunn just did. He used Superman to springboard and spring launch the DCU, and there's a lot going on in this movie, so it made you not connect with any of their characters except for one, the most important character that you needed to connect with, and that was Superman. So did Superman land? We all know I'm a Henry Cavill stan. I think he's the best Superman. So how did David Cornsweet do? I liked them. Surprisingly, it was a different take on Superman, but it was one I enjoyed. I wish we would have gotten to explore what made him Superman more than having him run around doing all these shenanigans. He was the best part of the movie, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there was one scene in the movie that brought a tear to my eye, and that's just because I'm a sucker that way. But there's a little boy who puts up a Superman flag. If you've seen the movie and the theme song starts playing, Superman represents hope, and in that scene, it brought me to hope. So because of that, I'm gonna say David Cornsweet is a great Superman. Is he the best? No. Is he the worst? No. He's actually up there. He might be in my top 3 Supermans just for his portrayal. But the movie, it could have been better. James Gunn tried to do too much. I can see the James Gunnness in this movie. Like, if James Gunn would have directed another movie like The Justice Gang, it would have been perfect. But for someone like Superman, I don't say you need to go Zack Snyder all dark, but I feel like Superman has to have some level of power, some level of godlikeness. This Superman didn't feel like a god at all. He felt like a normal superhero in a world filled with superheroes not really standing out, and I think that might be a downside to it. But these are just my initial thoughts. Will I watch this movie again? Yes, I make YouTube videos, but as a fan or a casual moviegoer, would I go back on, like, let's say Saturday to watch it again off my money? Probably not. I feel like I've seen everything I needed to see. There's nothing to comb over. There's no deeper meaning. If you watch this movie, it's a good time. Take your family, take your friends, watch it at least once, because it's worth that, and you can make your own decisions. But me personally, it's not a movie that I'm gonna be like, you know what, I'm bored, I want to watch Superman. No, it doesn't do that. It's not Man of Steel or the original Superman. Those are movies I rewatch consistently, but that's because they offer something different while this doesn't. This just played it safe. I know it was to launch the DCEU or the DCU, whatever they want to call it, but I don't know. That's my thoughts. If you've seen Superman, let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys like these out of the theater reactions, I could do more of them because I actually like them. This is cool. This is me relaxing, talking to you guys, giving my initial thoughts. And I'm gonna watch it again because I want to make more YouTube videos. I have different ideas. This Superman, his power, he's pretty weak compared to other Supermans. I want to compare that. I want to see how this stacks up to Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. All these things are videos I'm gonna be making. So if you're interested in that, click the subscribe button because we're gonna get into it. Y'all know my Superman lore. I have a whole playlist if you want to talk about Superman. But guys, let me know, what are your thoughts about Superman in the comment section below. If you saw it, did you like it? If you haven't seen it, watch it. Don't let my review tell you not to watch it, because it's not a bad movie. I could name at least 20. I can name so many other comic book superhero movies that are way worse than this movie. This movie's fun, lighthearted. If you have time and you want to have a feel-good moment of turn your brain off and watch a superhero flick, this is it for you. But if you're a diehard Superman fan, you're gonna like it too, because I did. But if you're one of those who live and breathe by the Church of Snyder, I love Zack Snyder, but I'm not one of those. It might not be your movie because it tries to tackle the same subject matters just without the same weight or gravitas. But guys, that's just my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And that's it for this video. Until next time, peace.